Hey guys, just finished another lesson. This one we learned a lot more than the last ones. We went to a new lock. I don't have the name for it in English. I barely have the name for it in Hebrew. But we did headlock takedowns. We did pins from headlocks and then the counter to the headlock takedown pin. We did snapmares. We're starting already. That was the latest thing we learned, and that's from the new lock. Goes from lock up to the lock to the snapmare, and then from there you've got them already in a position where you're ready to move on to any other move. Also learning two of the snapmares, not one, because it depends on what effect you want will impact how it looks and where your opponent lands, and that's pretty exciting. It's a lot of new things to be learning very quickly, and we're really starting to get into sort of already building a chain of what you can do to start a match, and you've already got a match underway with just a couple minutes of lockups and chains and reversals and counters and things like that. It's really starting to progress. It's really starting to look cool. It was really funny. Originally we were just going to do sort of the headlock takedown, and a lot of us were already starting to find that it was really easy to go from the headlock takedown and counter that into the cradle pin. So we started to do that. So even then he was like, well, I'll show you how to get from the cradle pin back to the lockup, to the headlock from the takedown position. And I mean, that's really fun. We went over a bit of what happened in Raw about how the shark cage thing with Jericho and Owens and Foley, and how that goes into sort of the merchandise of the business, and how for the last couple of weeks you've already seen them selling sort of the toy shark cages, and that's a part of the product. That's a part of what the WWE does, and discussing more of the business aspect and sort of the other side of the merchandise and things like that, which is also an interesting take. It's not something that I necessarily expected in the lessons, and also talked about sort of building those sorts of feuds and those stipulations and things like that. That's about all for this week. A much longer episode than on Sunday. We really didn't have that much to talk about on Sunday. We were slightly less people. I think that's why. I think it was also the people that are a bit better in the class were there. There's one guy that was missing today who's more focused, I think, on selling, which is not much a part of it as it sort of needs to be. There's no need to sell for most of the stuff. You'll actually feel when you need to show a reaction, and you don't need to worry so much about actually like focusing on the reaction itself. And the snapmares are so much more fun and so much easier to do than the hip toss. I'm really happy that we've moved on to that rather than doing the hip toss. But yeah, all good. Really, really a lot of fun this lesson, a lot of positive energy moving forward, and a lot of sort of promise of moving on to even more connections of the chain in the coming weeks. So looking forward to that as well. Alright guys, I'm on my way to Pioneer now for my shift of work, and so I'll see you guys soon.